Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 20th, 2023. I hope everybody's having a great Thursday out there so far. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay. In today's video, we're going to talk about the satellite loop across the lower 48. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the lower 48 as well. The watches, warning, and advisory, the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today, and also again on your Friday and Saturday, as we do have more severe weather to talk about. As I was doing my live stream again last night, we had more severe weather. Destroyed more places in Oklahoma and also portions of Iowa last night. If y'all could tune into my live streams, I give y'all the latest updates on it. Also, if you know anybody in that area, please tell them to consider subscribing to the Mike Bass's Weather Forecast channel, so that way they can keep up to date with the latest weather forecast. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're a new viewer, have not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Smash that subscribe button and you're in. That's all you got to do. You get my daily weather forecast content daily. Also, like these videos and share these videos. Okay, let's go ahead and get the show on the road here. Alrighty, we're taking a look at the satellite loop across the lower 48. I'm watching this little feature right here over the Bahamas, blowing up some shower and thunderstorm activity. Right now, the National Hurricane Center is not looking at anything. It looks like it's just going to be some scattered shower and thunderstorm, but it's just something to watch out for. Any of these little tropical features out here could blow up into a potential tropical cyclone or subtropical cyclone at any time. Okay, here's our storm system spinning over southern Canada, bringing a cold front down into Texas. Expect more of this activity to ignite through the afternoon. Just want to let everybody know about that right there. Just be on the lookout for anybody from Iowa all the way down through back to Missouri, back into Texas and Arkansas and eastern Oklahoma. You have more severe weather today. I will have that in more detail in today's outlook on the Storm Prediction Center page. Got another storm system coming in over here in the Pacific Northwest. Will drop into the southeastern United States. This will be our next later on in the forecast period. I do see more severe weather next week in the portions of the south, maybe around the Texas area, maybe Louisiana once again. We'll have more detail in that. Tonight I'm going to try to show that SIPS outlook again, so that way everybody can get a good glimpse of what's to come in the next several days to come as well. Alright, let's take a look at the weather radar. We're going to take a look at it. As you can see, we got quiet conditions along the east coast all the way down into Louisiana. Got some shower activity western Bahamas. Also, we have some shower and thunderstorm activity starting to ignite over Texas through Oklahoma, Little Rock, Arkansas area, and also back into Missouri, and also a portion of Illinois and Indiana, also up in the portion of Wisconsin. We got snow of North Dakota and Montana, also Wyoming as well. There's that little system you've seen on the satellite loop coming into the Pacific Northwest, bringing snow and rain to you guys from Oregon to Washington State, and some snow showers inland. Guam got a few scattered showers in y'all's vicinity. Also, we have across Alaska looks good, and also around the Hawaiian Island got a few shower and thunderstorm in your vicinity. Alright, we're fixing to move on to the watches, warnings, and advisory map. That way we can find out what locations is under advisories or warnings or watches at this time. Northeast is quiet. We still got some fire weather watches over portions of and special weather statements as well over portions of Pennsylvania back into Illinois and Indiana. We got some red flag warnings over southern Ohio, southern Indiana, back down into Kentucky and Tennessee. Still got special weather statements in Georgia and also into eastern Tennessee, eastern Kentucky, and also into West Virginia and northern Virginia as well. We have a wind advisory over a few counties in northeast Arkansas. We got that red flag warning over New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, eastern Colorado, and western Kansas. Fire weather watch over northern Kansas as well. Also, we have a wind advisory over North and South Dakota as well. Some hydro issues over northeast Wisconsin. Some flood warnings over Wisconsin and also into portion of Minnesota. Winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories extend all the way from Michigan over here in Minnesota, all the way back over into Montana, also into Wyoming, and also into Idaho. We have some freeze warnings in effect for also in Utah, and also we have some winter weather advisory over Colorado. Dense fog advisories over a portion of Arizona. Like I said, winter storm warning is also in effect for northern North Dakota and northern Minnesota as well. Some flood warning is also in effect for North Dakota as well. And some flood advisories over northern Montana, with some winter storm warnings also in effect for y'all's region. Special weather statement over Alaska, and look good over the Hawaiian Chain Island. Alright, Storm Prediction Center time. This is for day 1. We have a marginal risk, marginal and a slight risk extending from central and southern Wisconsin all the way back down into southern Texas. Also, this includes Louisiana, also Arkansas, and also back into southeast Missouri, western Illinois, and also into southern, like I said, Wisconsin for the slight risk for severe weather. Also, we have some general thunderstorms over southern Florida, and also over here in portions of Colorado, Utah, and Wyoming as well. Let's take a look at the tornado probability. We have 5% in the brown, 2% in the green, and the areas included in 2% include Chicago, Illinois, Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 5%, this includes Madison, Wisconsin, Roy, Illinois, Rockford, Illinois, Napper in Illinois, and Juliet, Illinois. Let's take a look at the wind probability. We have 5% in the brown, 15% in the yellow, 5%. This includes Dallas, Texas, Memphis, Tennessee, Fort Worth, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Plano, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Let's take a look at the hail probability for today. Slashed area there. Significant risk for hail would be San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, Corpus Christi, Texas, Waco, Texas, and Killian, Texas. 15% San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 5%, this includes Chicago, Illinois, Memphis, Tennessee, Fort Worth, Texas, Laredo, Texas, and Springfield, Missouri. And I forgot to do the category for your area. But this is pretty much marginal risk, include Memphis, Tennessee, Fort Worth, Texas, Laredo, Texas, Springfield, Missouri, Cedar Creek, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And the slight risk, this includes Chicago, Illinois, Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Texas, and Austin, Texas, and surrounding vicinities. Alright, let's take a look at day 2. This is, we have a marginal risk over southeast Texas, all the way to Louisiana, central and southern Mississippi, and southwest Alabama. General thunderstorms extending from central and southern Florida all the way back up to New York, back through Ohio, and all the way back down to Arkansas and Texas. Also included Tennessee and also Alabama and Kentucky as well. Let's take a look at tornado probability, less than 2% in all areas. At this time, 5% winds. That would be Houston, Texas, New Orleans, Louisiana, Corpus Christi, Texas, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Mobile, Alabama. And the hail probability is also 5%. This includes the same area: Houston, Texas, New Orleans, Louisiana, Corpus Christi, Texas, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Mobile, Alabama. And let's take a look at day 3 outlook. because we do have a slight risk and a marginal risk for your Saturday. All right, and also we have a marginal risk down here in Texas. Also general thunderstorms as well down here. We have a marginal risk from the Florida Keys all the way through Florida, central and eastern South Carolina, central and eastern North Carolina, and southeast Virginia. General thunderstorms all the way up to Maryland, all the way back into southeast Georgia and central Georgia as well, upstate South Carolina, western North Carolina, including western Virginia as well. All right, the marginal risk, this includes San Antonio, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida, Virginia Beach, Virginia, Miami, Florida, and Raleigh, North Carolina. And a slight risk, this includes Savannah, Georgia, Fayetteville, North Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina, and North Charleston, South Carolina. And let's take a look at the probability. We have 5% over in Texas, 5% through Florida, all the way through the Carolinas and into Virginia. And we have a 15% from southeast Georgia around Savannah all the way through Wilmington, also up into toward east of Raleigh. But here's the 5%. This includes San Antonio, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida, Virginia Beach, Virginia, Miami, Florida, Raleigh, North Carolina. 15%. This includes Savannah, Georgia, Fayetteville, North Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina, and North Charleston, South Carolina. And we're going to take a look at 4 through 8 because I think on the 25th we do have a risk for severe weather. So well. So far they don't have it, so we're good. Well, there it is. Day 6. Day 6. I figured it would. There it is. 15% on day 6. Let's see. If you're in the 15% area, this includes San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, and Arlington, Texas. If you're in the Texas area, you have a slight risk for severe weather. I would not be surprised this may bump up to a moderate, maybe to an elevated risk. So stay tuned for that, and we'll have more. And that concludes today's video. Hope everybody enjoys it. Consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. And we'll catch you back in the next one.